Okay, I am headed to Childers, Oklahoma, and I've never been there. I've never been through it, I don't think. So this is something new to me. And again, as you can tell, I'm by myself this morning, but I'm in Gina's car. I'm not driving my big truck around, mainly because it doesn't get but 8 miles to the gallon. This one gets a little better anyway. But I'm living in the lap of luxury this morning, and it is raining. But I will show you one thing. Gina packed my lunch and put it in a purse. Isn't she great? Childers, Oklahoma, gospel singing on Saturday. Well, every other Saturday or something like that. Childers, not much left of Childers. The road's closed, and we have the old store here, and it is also closed. I'm going to search around for some more things here, but I think that's about it. But I'm going to go looking. All right, I'm here at the Childers Christian Church. Looks like the old school building to me, but they've got it going on out here, man. Check that out. If you're ever out here in Childers, you need to come by here and go to church. Look at this old house sitting out here. Love that old stuff like that. It's fenced off so I can't get in it. I left Childers and I'm on my way to Delaware and Lenapaw, not very far from it. I have only run into about 4 cars out here in Childers, so it is a lonely place, but we are on our way. Here we go. I just pulled up in Delaware, Oklahoma. Lazy little sleepy town, about 60 miles north of Tulsa, off of 169 highway. I'm going to drive down the street, see if I can find the old school and such. Love that old trailer out there, about 1950s. Took me a while to find it, but I found the old school building. I'm still in Delaware. Delaware has about 250 people in it. This looks like the old gymnasium and a building they built later on back there. This little tree, I wish I could find the story behind it, but it is actually fenced off. It's got a fence, got a gate around it. Sure would like to find the story on this. Delaware and headed towards Lenapaw, and I am on Old 169, I believe, and so I'm going to follow this right into Lenapaw, see if it'll take me directly into the town. Okay, I'm not kidding you, but I drove out here the other day, scoping the place out, and this was sitting here the other day, across the road. No, really. And this is a through road, so boy, I bet they really hate that. So there is Lenapaw right across the road, so I'm just going to keep heading down there. All right, made it to Lenapaw, the cowboy capital of the world. Yes, this I believe is the old school building. Oh, cool looking. Looks like they made it into a community center, and looks like there may be a church being held there now. Cowboy Capital Fellowship. So I'm going to walk around here and take a look at the building. It's hard to imagine how many kids went through this school. I'm walking over here at what looks like was the elementary school. Lenapaw District. Looks like it says 1-1. I'll go ahead and walk around this building. So right behind me is the oldest freestanding building in Lenapaw, built in 1896. This church, St. Paul's Church, was at first a Catholic church, and the Catholicism didn't go very well here, which is kind of odd because it's really big in Kansas, that we found out, but it didn't go very well here. And so it closed down in the early 1900s. And the Baptists bought it. And the other funny thing about it was, and these are not racist remarks, but the Baptist church that bought it was an African American Baptist church, which African American there weren't very many out here in this area even back then, and even till now. So they did buy this, and it was actually across the railroad tracks, and they put it on skids and brought it over here. I believe it was about 1.5 miles, and they set it here, and I believe it was back in 1906, right before statehood. So I'm going to take a few pictures of it and get some video of it. As you can tell, they have built onto the back of it, and it doesn't look like it was too long ago, several years, but not back in the 1900s early. This church actually met until 2013, and then they finally had to close it down, and a group of teenagers came in here and painted it, tried to keep it up as historical, and this is what's happened to it. Takes a little money to keep these things up when they're over 100 years old.